heavy rain will wash out all of the tracks, you know, from the month or from the couple of weeks. It will wash out everything. And if I go right after a heavy rain, I know that all of the tracks that I see, they're going to be recent. And since they're recent, it'll show me if there's animals in the area and where do they go and how did they go through, how are they traveling, where are they feeding, where they're bedding. Same thing with snow. After a light snow, I'm able to see the recent tracks of the animals, deer, bear, elk, cougar, and I'm able to see their preferred ways of walking. But if I go out, you know, a week or 2 weeks after the snow, then I'm able to pattern them because I'm able to tell there's so many tracks, and I'm able to tell the specific areas, their trails, and the specific canyons that they like to take, the specific feeding areas that they prefer, because all of the tracks are going to be in that area or going to that area. Same thing goes with dry weather. During dry weather, if I go out, there's so many tracks, and I'm able to see how I'm able to pattern, because there's a pattern, there becomes a pattern on the ground from deer and elk, how they travel, and the specific water holes that they're hitting. But I'm not going to be able to see the fresh tracks because I can't identify, is this track from 3 weeks ago or is it from 3 days ago, because it's dry and everything looks the same. So another thing is I look for rubs, and rubs are usually going to be on the ridges, or they're going to be in the swampy areas or in the canyons. So I look for rubs, and a lot of times the rubs I find, they're going to be previous year's rubs. So if I find 15 or 20 previous year's rubs from an elk in one specific area, then I know this was their breeding ground at least for a couple of days, and the whole gang was there. They were chilling, and not just because, but they were chilling because they preferred that spot there, because most likely it's a cool spot, it has water close by, and it has enough feeding for the whole herd. That's why that elk, that bull, was there, and he rubbed all of those 15 or 20 trees. And if I find just one rub somewhere, or usually rubs on the ridges, mean that's how the animals moved through, because usually they don't stick around on the ridges, they don't sleep on the ridges, they sleep somewhere in the cooler places, because in September it's really hot. And one of the elk I killed in September, it was like September 27th, I think. It was already snowing up there. And the next year I killed an elk. It was like September 2nd, and it was 92 degrees out there. So, but for me, the most important